Are you looking for some simple golf tips to hit your irons pure? Yes I am actually. Are you struggling with fatting your golf shots and even thinning your golf shots and want to make ball then turf contact? Yes please. Well, lucky for you, in this golf lesson video I have 3 simple golf tips that's going to help you flush your irons. Before I give you those tips though, if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. If you're a returning viewer, hello again. Little reminder for you all, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps me to continue making free content just like this to help you lower your scores. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and turn your bell on so you get notified of when I upload all my new videos. Tip number 1 for striking your irons better: you need an extra golf ball. So what I tend to see with people struggling to strike their irons is that they're shifting their weight too far back onto their trail foot, so they're swaying off the golf ball too much, and that means that they can't get their weight and transfer it enough onto their front foot in time by the time they're hitting the golf ball. That's going to move low point back. It's going to make you hit the ground before the golf ball. Fats, thins, you name it. So what I want you to do with this golf ball is pop it under your trail foot on the outside of your foot. That's going to stop you transferring your weight all the way back over here, and it's going to make you turn a lot more central. If you start turning more central, your weight's going to be more even by the time you get at the top of your swing rather than too far on your trail foot, which means then you can start shifting forward towards the target and pressing into your lead foot earlier in your downswing. This is going to move your low point forward in front of that golf ball, making sure you strike that ball and then the turf. So pop that ball under your trail foot on the outside of your foot. It's going to help you turn more. It's going to help you get that low point in front of the golf ball and strike it as pure as that. This is perfect for when you're practicing at the driving range or at home in a net, and you can just keep popping that ball under your foot. If you're practicing out on the golf course or you're in a tournament, if you're doing a few practice swings or just waiting for your next player to hit their shot, pop your ball under your foot and just do a few practice swings. Try and get that feel over and over again. Before we get into the next tip, I've got a little something here from the guys at Swingtweaks. Swingtweaks is one of the easiest and cheapest way to get golf lessons from a PGA golf professional. All you need to do is record your swing from 2 angles and send in a description of your game, and a Swingtweaks PGA professional will get back to you with a full video analysis of your swing with notes and drills for you to work on at the range. It's early in the season, so why not kickstart your season in the best form possible? And Swingtweaks has got some mega deals for you. Swingtweaks is running a pre-season sale from March the 20th to April the 10th, 2025. And it's an awesome way to get your whole season of instruction sorted in one purchase, as their multiple packs are on sale. Affordable lessons constantly at the end of your fingertips. Go and check out Swingtweaks. My next tip to help you strike your irons better is all to do with how you're turning your hips. Like I mentioned in tip 1, one of the biggest mistakes I see in the golf swing with amateurs struggling to strike their irons is this sway off the golf ball. With tip 1, we fix that a little bit by popping that ball under our trail foot. Now we want to increase our hip turn, because when people slide off the golf ball, they tend to move their hips laterally and not really turn them. So they have this sort of look. So we need to now increase our hip turn along with tip number 1. So what I want you to do is grab another club or an alignment stick if you've got those in your bag. And what I want you to do is point one end of your club or alignment stick at the golf ball and pop the other end outside of your trail foot. With your club that you're hitting the golf ball with, pop it over your hips like so. And I want you to turn your hips and match it up with that club on the floor. That's really going to help you move your right hip back in your backswing. You'll start to see that this right leg starts to straighten. It doesn't lock out, but it straightens. And this lead leg, knee, starts to move towards the camera and over my lead toes. That's really going to help, again, stop this sway off the golf ball where I wouldn't match these two clubs at all. It's going to really start to help you turn that lower half and understand where you want your hips to go. This will increase your backswing length, all sorts, to help you improve those strikes. So club across your waist, turn until those clubs match up, they're lining up nicely, and then try and get that same feel in your golf swing. Another lovely strike. Ball then turf, striking that iron pure. My third and final tip is all about the downswing. Tip 1 and tip 2 have created the perfect backswing. Now it's time to make sure that your downswing is correct too. Golfers that are struggling with striking their irons and swaying off the ball, we tend to see these sorts of downswings. So there's a big tilt, there's a rush to get your weight forward, which leaves your upper body behind. And again, that is going to cause low point issues. So grab your club, pop it across your chest with the grip end on your chest and the club pointing up towards the sky. Cross your arms and hold the club there. Now, with swing tip number 1 and 2 in your mind, ball under your foot, turning your hips. What I want you now to do is turn this golf club down to the ball and line it up like you're going to hit a shot. My club is pointing at my target. I've got some shoulder tilts. I've got bends in my body to allow me to move that club, aim it at the ball and square that face. What we'll see, sliding off the golf ball, rush to get your low point forward and you leave the club behind. With this new backswing we've created, we can now start to turn properly and add some tilts and side bends in our downswing to make sure that we're getting low points in the right spot and striking ball then turf. These 3 tips, combination of all 3, are going to give you the perfect recipe to strike that golf ball. You can definitely do this one out on the course as a little pre-shot routine. Club pointing towards the sky. Do those 2 tip number 1 and 2 as well. Turn those hips, keep that weight on the inside of that trail foot, and then turn that upper body. That's where I'm going to feel. That's how I want to feel. Then I'm going to step in and get all 3 feels added up together. It just doesn't get much better than that. I hope these simple golf tips help you strike your irons better. There's no better feeling than flushing an iron, is there? Before I go, thanks all for watching, and a little reminder again for you all, if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up and do consider hitting that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. It helps me to continue to make free content just like this to help you lower your scores. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.